Hello, I'm Reverend Kenny Callahan, the pastor of Metropolitan Community Church of Richmond. The sacred text for this Sunday's service is taken from Mark's story, the first chapter, verses 21 to 28. In this scene, we find Jesus speaking in a synagogue in Capernaum. He astounds the member of the synagogues as he teaches with tremendous authority. A man with an unclean spirit comes in and challenges Jesus, and Jesus rebukes the spirit, which leaves the man alone. The people who witness this are absolutely astonished at Jesus' authority, even over unclean spirits, and declare it a new teaching, one with authority. The word gets out throughout Galilee of what Jesus is able to do. Jesus spoke with the authority of the healing and transforming love of God, which heals and moves us toward inclusion rather than exclusion. We see that Jesus' authority also values persons over rules and tradition. With this in mind, we realize that this scene is Mark's a signal that Jesus has come to oppose all the forces that keep us from the abundant life that God desires for us, and that Jesus stands in opposition to anything that robs us of the joy, community, and purpose for which we have been created. I would suggest that we take this matter of possession seriously, and I wonder what kinds of things possess us. In my life, there have been times when I've been possessed by anger at a colleague or a family member that has led me to say and do things that I regret. I have been possessed by jealousy and envy that had led me to use my resources in ways I regret. And that's just the beginning. Can you honestly say that you haven't had these experiences also, when you feel possessed by something that is so clearly not the Spirit of God blessing you to be a blessing to others? There are a lot of ways to be possessed, and none of them contributes to our happiness or sense of freedom. Rather than bless, they curse. Rather than build up, they tear down. Rather than encourage, they ridicule. Rather than promote love, they bring hate. Rather than draw us together, they seek to divide and split us. This isn't to underplay some of the serious cultural and biological dimensions of these struggles, or to suggest that with just the right prayer or healing touch, they may all vanish. Rather, it is to promise that God does not want these things for us, and that church, our spiritual community, at its best, is a safe place where we gather to encourage, support, and learn from each other in escaping the hold that these possessions have on us, and in honestly sharing our experiences and how we work through them. We grow as individuals and as a spiritual community, as people blessed to be a blessing. We might also look outward at the brokenness that we see in someone in our family, or within one of our friends, or at work, or within our neighborhood, perhaps even our church, and wonder if God might be choosing to work through us to draw that person to new life. God is still at work casting out the unclean spirits of the world, and God empowers us with the authority to continue this transforming work.